各位同学大家好，本单元是翰林第3册第7课 The Price of Captivity 圈养的代价下集。Captivity is also bad for the physical health of animals. A large number of animals held in zoos are overweight. For example, elephants. These huge animals need a lot of space so that they can play, bathe in rivers, and exercise freely. 我们首先看到这边的单字 overweight。Overweight 是形容词，意思就是太胖的、过重的。接下来我们看到这边的句型 A large number of animals held in zoos 许多被关在动物园的动物 A large number of 也可以是 a huge number of, a great number of 后面加上可数名词，意思就是许多的某个东西。例句 A large number of people gathered in front of the government building 政府机关前面聚集了很多的人。课文中是 a large number of animals, animal 是可数名词，所以用 number。而至于不可数名词 number 则要替换成 amount, a large amount of 加上 noun count, mass nouns 不可数名词。例句 My uncle wasted a great amount of money on gambling. 我的叔叔在赌博上浪费了非常多的钱。Sad to say, the well-fed.Elephants in zoos cannot walk as far as those in the wild do. Obviously, many zoos cannot completely reproduce the conditions of the wild. 我们首先看到靠近后面的这个动词 reproduce 意思是重现、复制、繁殖。然后一开头的 sad to say 意思是令人难过的事。这个句型用前面的形容词来表达某种特定的感受或者态度。课文中用的是 sad 不幸的、令人难过的。也可以用别的形容词来替换，最常见的大概就是 needless to say 意思就是很明显的，不需要说了。例句1 Sad to say, some of my dogs passed away during the past 2 years. 说起来难过，我的狗狗在过去2年死了好几只。例句2 Needless to say, Jordan is one of the best basketball players of all time. 不必说，乔丹是有史以来最佳的篮球员之一。然后后面的 obviously, many zoos cannot completely 怎么样？这边的 obviously 意思就是很显然的、很明显的。它也可以写成 It is obvious that ... 这个句型所介绍的是将 it is 形容词 that 如何如何，将形容词把它改成副词置于句首。除了课文中的 obviously, 我们也可以用 annoying。It is annoying that 变成 annoyingly 或者是 It is surprising that 变成 surprisingly 例句 Obviously, you don't need to buy a sports car just to commute to work. 很明显的，你单纯通勤上班不需要买一辆跑车。同样的句子我们也可以写成 It is obvious that you don't need to buy a sports car just to commute to work.As a result, elephants raised in zoos usually have a shorter lifespan than those living in the wild areas of Asia and Africa. 我们首先看到后面的单字 lifespan 是名词，意思是寿命。而一开头的 as a result 意思也就是结果，因为某个提到过的原因而导致怎么样。相近的词有 thus, therefore, consequently, 还有 so. 例句I forgot to bring my umbrella to school yesterday. As a result, I got soaked when it suddenly started to rain. 我昨天忘记带伞去学校，因此我在突然开始下雨的时候淋成了落汤鸡。这边的 as a result, elephants raised in zoos usually have a shorter lifespan than those living in the wild areas of Asia and Africa. 意思也就是动物园饲养的大象，它们活的通常都比野生大象要来得短。
Many animals care about more than mere survival. They delight in roaming through landscapes of great beauty, as well as in the companionship of their families. Many animals, 许多动物 care about more than mere survival. 关心的不仅是存活而已。Survival 是名词，指存活、幸存。例句 We need enough food and water for our survival. 我们需要足够的食物和水才能存活。They delight in 指以什么为乐。那这些动物做什么会快乐呢？ Roaming through landscapes of great beauty 漫游在极美丽的景色当中。 Landscape 是名词，指景色、风景。例句 I love to climb to the top of the hill and look down on the peaceful landscape. 我很爱爬到山坡顶端，眺望下方的宁静景色。那 landscapes of great beauty 指的就是 very beautiful landscapes. Of 后面可以接抽象名词，等同形容词的作用。我们继续往下看 as well as 指以及，而且相当于 in addition to 的意思。而 companionship 是名词，情谊、友谊。例句 I lived on my own for a while, but I miss the companionship of others. 我一个人生活了一段时间，但很怀念同伴的情谊。同学们记忆这个单字时，可以顺便记忆 companion 这个单字。companion 是名词，表示同伴、伙伴。那课文中 in the companionship of their families 指的就是也喜欢有家人的陪伴。At one time, our human ancestors understood these things better, and they identified with animals even while hunting them for food. Perhaps we should let nature run its course. 段落开头的 at one time 表示从前。Our human ancestors understood these things better. 我们人类的祖先更加明白这些事理。And they identified with animals. Identify with 是有同感、起共鸣的意思。我们看小黑板的例句 I'm disappointed after watching the film. I found it hard to identify with any of the characters in it. 看完这部影片后，我觉得很失望。这部影片中没有一个角色能让我产生共鸣。所以课文中，我们的祖先能够和动物将心比心 ，even while hunting them for food， 连他们在猎食动物的时候也是一样。Perhaps， 也许 we should let nature run its course， 我们应该让大自然顺其自然地发展。Run its course 指顺其自然。例句 The doctor's advice is to let the fever run its course。医生建议让高烧自然退下去。After all,Wild animals are meant to live in the wild. If we opened their cages, we could open our minds. 段落开头的 after all 表示毕竟、最终、到头来，意思相当于 at the end of the day. 我们继续往下看。Wild animals are meant to live in the wild. Be meant to 表示应该。例句 You are meant to rub the medicine on the affected area.Not swallow it. 你应该把药抹在受感染部位，而不是用吞服的方式。那课文这段的意思便是，野生动物原本就应该生活在野外。If we opened their cages， 如果我们打开它们的笼子 ，we could open our minds， 也等于敞开自己的心胸。我们注意一下画底线这句话，这里所描述的事情是和现在事实相反的假设。所以 if 子句的动词用过去式的时态来表示，而主要子句的动词则使用 could 接动词的形式。读完本课后，相信同学们应该更能对受圈养动物的处境感到将心比心，也能更注重动物基本的生命权益。希望未来会有越来越多动物能够在适合它们的环境下快乐的生活，不再需要被禁锢在笼子中承受痛苦。我们下次再见喽！